Hidden Valley.
At Famous Footwear, we're not just selling the hottest shoes of the holiday season. We're selling straight up, I'm gonna kiss Sarah Marcus under the mistletoe confidence. This year, give them Converse from Famous Footwear. Victory is yours.
People like to feel safe, and we like our money to be safe too. But when it comes to shopping online, sometimes we don't know who to trust. With PayPal, your financial information is protected and never shared with stores. Like it's sealed in a vault with titanium locks guarded by ninjas. And it's sites all over the world. PayPal's buyer protection looks out for you. So spend less time worrying and more time enjoying.
Na, 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 na. Viva Rule!
JCPenney's Black Friday starts 5 p.m. Thursday. Hurry in for hundreds of store-wide big buys, like women's tops, sweaters for her, and men's outerwear. And starting at 2 p.m. Friday, get an extra 20% off with your JCPenney credit card and coupon. JCPenney, when it fits, you feel it.
No one does Black Friday better than Academy Sports and Outdoors. That's because no one has so many hot deals on the gifts your family will love. Like a 14-foot trampoline, $159.99. Men's and women's A6 2000, $89.99. And 25% off Under Armour Big Logo hoodies. Go to academy.com for even more hot deals. Doors open at 5 a.m., so shop with confidence at Academy Sports and Outdoors Black Friday. Make it a Christmas to remember.
Today's message is about one of the most adventurous and imaginative stories in the entire Bible, Jonah and the whale. Imagine seeing
Sight and Sound Theaters presents Jonah, an uproarious and powerful show for the entire family. Jonah is now playing in Branson, Missouri. Sight and Sound Theaters, where the Bible comes to life.
In rehearsal, that could hit somebody in the audience. I was so nervous about it, and it hit Andy. So good. Took one for the team. We just showed you some of the holiday's hottest toys from Target, and Target wants to make your holiday shopping easier, so you're all going to go home with this Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 right here.
Tonight, the latest on the search for a missing 2-year-old as volunteers gather in Searcy to find him. Plus, a warning about donation scams this holiday season. Details next.
Anyway.
Tonight, it's day 4 in the search for a missing 2-year-old in Searcy. THV11's Dan Grossman has the latest from White County. Plus, the Ferguson, Missouri area much quieter than Monday night, but the unrest is still there. And it's the day before Thanksgiving, and the Watershed Agency is preparing to feed 5,000. Astrid Solorzano and Craig O'Neill are there live tonight. Your news starts now.
Now from Arkansas's News and Information Center, this is THV11 News at 5.
Now, almost 72 hours, and Searcy police say there is still no evidence surrounding the disappearance of 2-year-old Malik Drummond. Good evening, I'm Denise Middleton.
And I'm Dawn Scott. Thank you for joining us tonight. More than 1,000 people have shown up to help in the search efforts since Malik disappeared on Sunday night.
THV11's Dan Grossman has been following this story since Sunday night. And Dan, I understand the volunteer effort is winding down?
Yeah, well, Dawn and Denise, out of that 1,000, probably about 800 came on Sunday and Monday alone. Today, that number was about 60 to 70, but you couldn't really tell that if you just look behind me. About 50 people here, volunteers and community members, gathered for a vigil of prayer for Malik. And with the holiday tomorrow, authorities say they expect the volunteer number to dip even more.
I would want everybody searching for my children if they were missing.
A call to action Wednesday from volunteers who say the search for Malik Drummond still needs to be as strong as it has been the last few days.
I feel like, we've covered this area. We just need to search harder and longer.
Nearly 72 hours have gone into the search, which has touched almost every corner of the city.
This west, and then we're searching back east.
Volunteer coordinator Doug Baker says volunteers have searched all of Searcy 4 times over, deploying volunteers to the same spot as many as 10 times, with more still to go.
Wooded areas, every set of woods in the city we're looking through, every ditch bank, creeks that run through the city.
Police say despite the lack of evidence and clues, they're still treating this as a missing child, and until something proves otherwise, it will not be considered a kidnapping or worse.
Until we get any kind of evidence that shows or points us a different direction, there's really not going to be a scale back.
With tomorrow's holiday in sight, authorities do expect a smaller turnout, but that's still not deterring several volunteers from putting Malik before their Thanksgiving.
I'm going to be out here tomorrow. I've done postponed Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm going to be here.
Really?
Because that little boy is counting on everybody.
And now police are saying something very similar to what volunteers are. When we asked the corporal and also the police chief how many police officers were going to be here, he said every single police officer will be volunteering their time to search for Malik. And when I asked why everybody, he said, quote, "We all feel the same, and it wouldn't feel right to be at home celebrating togetherness knowing Malik is still out here." We're going to be having more updates coming for you tonight at 6, but for now, reporting live in Searcy, Dan Grossman, THV 11 News.
Well, after some morning cloud cover, we saw afternoon sun, and at this hour, skies are partly cloudy, some high clouds off in the west, a beautiful evening shaping up, and a cold front just now sweeping through central Arkansas. That's important because that's going to cool us down quite a bit from where we were today for tomorrow. Here's a look at the satellite perspective, and you can see that system that moved through this morning. That was not the cool front. That was an upper air disturbance, mainly bringing rain to Missouri and some snow to Missouri, but clouds to Arkansas. It has cleared on by, the cold front moving through. It's 46 in Fayetteville, 54 in Russellville, 58 down in El Dorado. Tonight, a chilly night. 31 the low. Tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, only 49. But that cold will not last. Your extended outlook's coming up.
All right, Ed, thank you. Well, with today being one of the busiest days for holiday travel, we want to remind you about our traffic app for your iPhones.
There you can see exactly where the heavy traffic is and to locate the construction zones, as well as look for alternative routes. And the family of Michael Brown is speaking out after Officer Darren Wilson gives his first television interview. The grand jury's decision not to indict Officer Wilson led to more unrest last night, but it was less destructive than Monday night. Susan McGinnis has more from Ferguson, Missouri.
Business owners are cleaning up after another night of violence in Ferguson. Vandals set off explosives in this muffler shop and set fire to a police car. It was the second round of unrest following the grand jury's decision not to indict Officer Darren Wilson for the fatal shooting of 18-year-old Michael Brown. But with hundreds of additional National Guard troops on patrol, the protests were actually a lot calmer than Monday night.
While people here in Ferguson wonder what tonight will bring, the parents of Michael Brown have questions for Officer Wilson, who broke his silence in a television interview.
The reason I have a clean conscience is because I know I did my job right.
Speaking to ABC's George Stephanopoulos, Wilson said he feared for his life.
I gave myself another mental check. Can I shoot this guy? Legally, can I? And the question I answered myself was, I have to. If I don't, he will kill me if he gets to me.
But Brown's parents don't believe Wilson.
He didn't do what he had to do. He did what he wanted to do. So, his conscience is clear. How could your conscience be clear after killing somebody, even if it was an accidental death?
The family may still pursue a wrongful death lawsuit against Wilson. Susan McGinnis, CBS News, Ferguson, Missouri.
There is also a federal civil rights investigation underway that could lead to charges against Wilson.
But experts say the physical evidence and Wilson's testimony make federal charges unlikely.
With the unrest in Ferguson after the shooting death of Michael Brown, a peaceful protest on MLK today in remembrance of another teen shot and killed by an officer here in Arkansas. Family and friends say they still just want justice.
And when the Michael Brown case came, it was like, you know, it was a real big hope that we was gonna get some justice here because it got so much media attention and stuff. We didn't get that. My little brother was just another black child gone.
In April, less than a month away from a third trial after 2 previous trials ended in hung juries, charges were dropped against former Little Rock police officer Josh Hastings, who shot and killed 15-year-old Bobby Moore III. Hastings was responding to a burglary call in August of 2012. Hastings says he felt threatened when Moore drove towards him, so he shot. New information tonight from court documents for Aaron Lewis and Crystal Lowry. That pair is accused of killing Arkansas realtor Beverly Carter. Circuit court documents say Aaron Lewis admitted to kidnapping Carter in September. They say police used his phone records to see where he had been in order to locate her body. Deputies found Carter in a shallow grave near the Pulaski-Lonoke County line, bound with duct tape. Lewis faces capital murder, kidnapping, and possession of firearms charges. Crystal Lowry is charged with capital murder and kidnapping. You can see the full documents on our website, THV11.com.
Arkansas Attorney General's office warning consumers about donation scammers this holiday season. Arkansas ranks 9th in the U.S. for charitable donations, according to the Chronicle of Philanthropy. On average, Arkansans donate 6.3% of income to charity. State law requires most charitable and professional fundraisers to register with the AG's office before soliciting money. The AG's office offers tips for those planning to donate. You can find them at THV11.com. The Little Rock Compassion Center needs help providing Thanksgiving to those in need. The center will serve a traditional Thanksgiving dinner to low-income and homeless men, women, and children. But because the price of food is up and donations are down, the mission is in dire need of turkeys and other food items for the Thanksgiving meal and food boxes. If you'd like to help, you're asked to contact the Compassion Center, and you can find that information on our website, THV11.com.
Hundreds of people in Little Rock need a little help to have a nice Thanksgiving this year.
And Arkansans are stepping up. THV11's Astrid Solorzano shadowed one group who will feed thousands of people who need it most. She joins us live from the watershed with more. Astrid?
Dawn and Denise, for more than 30 years, the watershed has provided food for thousands of people each year. People all over Little Rock came out to prepare just for tomorrow, and they say the best part about it is providing for those who need it most.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little turkeys.
Goes in the spirit of Thanksgiving.
4 little, 5 little, 6 little turkeys.
Say the holidays
Gobble,
bring out
gobble.
the best in people.
The watershed was helping me out when I was a young kid, and I remember it. So when I got older and was able to help out, I volunteered my time here.
Volunteering for 3 years now, Campbell says they're putting him to good use.
I cook it out of love, right? And that's the best ingredient. That's my secret ingredient.
Where can I take this turkey?
Katie Stone stopped by to donate to the cause.
Someone actually gave me this turkey, and we had too much food to start with, so I decided to bring it down here and donate it for someone who could use it.
Those volunteering say one turkey alone could help feed more than 10 people. The process? They season them, they grill them, and then comes the hard part.
We've been picking turkey and spreading turkey all morning.
It also gives them an opportunity to understand what it's like to actually give back, because in this world today, people need a lot of help.
Actually are out here still cooking 16 more turkeys, and if people are still interested in coming out and giving donations, Watershed will be accepting them all throughout the rest of the holidays. But now we have THV11's very own Chef Boyardee himself, Craig O'Neill.
Bonjour, Astrid. People do not know that I am an accomplished turkey cooker. Okay, I'm not really, but when you get around everybody at Watershed, because they are in overdrive cooking turkeys, you instantly become an expert. So, you know, it's understandable why it would just completely rub off. And believe me, they have big plans. How many people, how they're going to do it? Well, they're still determining that. And we'll talk about that coming up on THV11 at 5. Stay here.
THV11 weather is sponsored by Carti.
I feel like Carti is building a place where I would want to go if I had cancer. One of the exciting areas moving forward for patients is lung screening. For those who qualify, we now have an ultra-low-dose CT scanner to detect very early lung cancer that is curable. It's going to make a significant difference in some of these patients who have a very dismal disease if caught late. And we're very happy to have that in this market and provide it for our patients.
Unprecedented winter storms have already hit some states. What does this mean for our winter? Will the polar vortex freeze you to the bone, or is it just more hype? The THV11 weather team is crunching the numbers and will share our winter predictions tonight at 10 on THV11.
Want bright lights to bring holiday cheer but not the hassle? Lights by Sparky is your answer to no mess, no ladders, no injuries. We put lights up and take them down. Serving Central Arkansas, call Lights by Sparky today for the easiest holiday yet.
Everyone knows Black Friday is the day to get the best deals of the year. But at Hyundai, one day isn't enough. That's why it's Black Friday every day. Save big on the class-leading Elantra, or get the Sonata for $198 a month lease with 0 due at signing, or get up to $2,500 total savings. All backed by America's best warranty. Don't miss your Black Friday savings every day on every Hyundai. If it ends December 1st, visit buyhyundai.com.
It's the Epic Black Friday sales event going on now at your Ashley Furniture home store. The year's lowest prices on the #1 selling brand of furniture. Buy this 91-inch sofa for only $199. This queen-size poster bed now only $299. Or this panel bed, king or queen, for only $499. Buy today with no money down and no interest for up to 60 months. Don't miss the Epic Black Friday sales event going on now at Ashley Furniture Home Store. Home starts here.
Julie? Wow, you look tired. I got up at 3 a.m. for Black Friday, but I saved hundreds. How'd you make out? I slept in. Still saved thousands. Oh.
Why save hundreds when you can get a check for thousands? During the GMC Black Friday sales event, make your best deal on a GMC Sierra in stock the longest. Now get cash back for 20% of the MSRP. That's almost $9,700 back on this Sierra. Hurry, this offer ends December 1st.
Welcome back. Today marks one of the busiest travel days of the year, but with rain and snow expected to hit some of the biggest cities, it could lead to delays across the country.
Well, heading out today, here are a few things to keep in mind. It doesn't matter where you're going. Track your flight status.
And try to keep your phone charged. If your flight gets canceled, reboot quickly, and then you also won't be the only one trying.
And finally, don't drive into a storm. It is not worth the risk. Our chief meteorologist, Ed Buckner, can tell us more on that, except for we're not seeing any storms here over the next couple of days, thankfully.
No, I've got your Thanksgiving Day national outlook coming up in a minute. So if you are traveling tomorrow, you'll get a sneak peek at where there might be some trouble spots. But the southern half of the country, I mean, you draw a line across the middle of the country, southern half looks sunny with no problems at all. But like you said, if it's snowing at Grandma's house, maybe you just shouldn't go this year because it's a nightmare in some of the places in the Northeast. Before we get to that, let's start you off with a look outside. Take a look at this sunset. Sunset at 4:59. Just a few moments ago. That's Conway, high clouds. It's what it looks like here in central Arkansas as well. Just a beautiful looking sunset. I'm sure I'll get lots of pictures to show you later on tonight at 10. All right, here's another thing coming up tonight at 10, our winter weather outlook. Tom, Sarah, and I sit down and we duked it out. We battled. We talked about the winter. We talked about the elements that go into forecasting the extended outlook for the winter. We even talked about folklore, things like the persimmon seed. If you haven't heard about this, we'll discuss it briefly tonight and talk about what it means and if it usually verifies or not. But these are spoons. Spoons in the persimmon seed usually mean a cold and somewhat snowy winter. We shall see. Coming up tonight at 10, we'll give you our outlook. Here's the National Thanksgiving Day forecast taking you through tomorrow afternoon. The southern half of the country, beautiful. Rain in the northwest. What's new there? Snow across the Great Lakes, and that big storm system that's moving through there tonight should be out of the area. Your hunting forecast. Lots of folks go hunting over the holiday weekend. 49 tomorrow with sunshine on Friday. 58, sunrise at 6:53. Numbers from today, 31 and 58, 35 and 55 in North Little Rock. It's 56 right now, high clouds, dew point 67 or 27, humidity only 33%. 50s mainly, but a cool front has pushed through, and look for these temperatures to really fall later on tonight. If you're headed to Columbia, Missouri on Friday, the game looks nice, sunshine and 51 degrees as the Hogs take on the Tigers. So for tonight, clear and cold, 31 the low. Tomorrow, 49 and partly cloudy skies. A cold Thanksgiving day, but then it quickly warms up, 58 by Friday. And over the weekend, we're up near 70, even upper 70s as we head towards Sunday. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Get THV11 weather and Ed Buckner's forecast on Kissin' 96, your home for Bobby Bones in the morning and #1 for new country.
Chevrolet is the most awarded car company of the year. So it's no surprise that Chevy Silverado is the most awarded pickup of 2014 and is from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road. Now it's time to reward yourself. Get $7,500 total value on this Silverado Double Cab All-Star Edition or trade up to get $9,000. See your Arkansas's best Chevy dealer.
I would like to thank you for your trust, and I humbly accept this responsibility. The organizing, and the driving, and the organizing. And I ask you again, do I have your order for today's lunch run?
We know, Gary. You're going to McDonald's. We all replied to your email.
Hit a value home run. Get a single cheeseburger for $1, a double cheeseburger for $1.50, and a triple cheeseburger for $2. There's more value to love at McDonald's.
It's Family Leisure's Christmas sale.
Pool tables only $14.99. Massage chairs from $12.99. Home theater seating only $7.99. Game tables from $99. Stay warm this winter with a sauna, tanning bed, or spa.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
THV11 is all about sharing life in Arkansas, and now it's easier to share your photos.
Just download or update your THV11 app for your iPhone or Android, and you're one click away from connecting with Arkansas.
The holiday season is here, which means it's time for the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event. For practically just your signature, you could drive home for the holidays in a German-engineered Volkswagen. Like the sporty, advanced new Jetta and the 2015 Motor Trend Car of the Year all-new Golf. If you're wishing for a new Volkswagen this season, just about all you need is a finely tuned pen.
Hurry into the Sign Then Drive event and get a $500 Black Friday bonus on select new Volkswagen models. Black Friday bonus offer ends December 1st.
New CBS Tonight.
Whoa.
One of these profilers gets the shock of their life.
I'm your daughter.
New Criminal Minds. Then...
I'm just trying to figure out how somebody got into my home.
Don't rule out the possibility. Every detective has been stalked by somebody they've investigated.
My mind. New Stalker after a New Criminal Minds. CBS Tonight.
After 6 months in Afghanistan, 115 Arkansans are not just back on U.S. soil, they're home just in time for the holidays.
National Guardsmen of the 216th Military Police Company arrived in Little Rock earlier this afternoon. Oh, the first hug in about 5 months. Tashiana and Richard DeSalvo's daughter, Iserland, is 7 months old.
She says her husband got to be there when their daughter was born, but had to leave shortly after.
He stayed in the NICU with her, and then he brought her to me, and it was just like a magical moment. Like, she just came to me, but didn't want to leave him. And there for the first couple weeks he was home, she wouldn't eat or sleep without holding both of our hands.
The soldiers deployed on May 29th for a military mission near Kabul and returned to the United States November 14th. Some of the soldiers are still planning to surprise families and friends on Thanksgiving. It is the day before Thanksgiving, and many nonprofit organizations are getting ready today.
And Craig O'Neill is live at the Watershed Human and Community Development Agency as they prepare for tomorrow's festivities. Craig, how's it going over there?
Chef Craig, if you don't mind, I'm going by that title tonight. Actually, we're watching the turkeys. I'm with Joseph Winfrey. How do they look to you?
They look done. They look...
well, the one on the left looks done.
Yeah, but this one right here is still got a ways to go. But we're giving it a little tender love and care. Oh, yeah, that's the reason.
See, that's the thing. You know, you're going to feed 10,000 people tomorrow. It's a lot of turkeys you're cooking, and yeah, I get the feeling you all nurse every one of these assignments to cook these turkeys.
Oh, definitely. We sit there and watch. We check it periodically, sprinkle a little water, just give it that nourishment that it needs, you know, because we want it to be tender, good, tasty.
Now, tomorrow, if people wanted to volunteer to come out and serve, what should they do?
Oh, should be here bright and early. Come with your sleeves rolled up at 7:30. We're going to get started around about 8, so you need to come and come working.
I noticed, too, I was talking to Hezekiah Stewart. The Reverend said that there will be veterans that they will be serving tomorrow, so that'll have an added element to tomorrow's. Let's check these one more time. And I noticed we've got a jar of water. Hold this up here, Joseph, if you don't mind. They want to make sure we just based them a little bit. Just put the water on there, just make sure they're nice and moist. Because, folks,
moving around, checking.
It's all about that baste, Good turkeys. It's all about that baste. We'll be back.
THV11 closed captioning is brought to you by Wilson's Home Improvement.
At Wilson's, we traditionally lower our prices during the cold winter months.
We just simply cut our profit to help keep our crews busy during the slow months.
So if you're considering siding or windows, whether you have a wood frame home, brick home, modern custom home, or commercial building, call now and take advantage of our winter pricing.
And experience why we continue to be Arkansas's #1 siding and window company year after year.
At Wilson's, you'll always get the best of the best for less.
It's only November.
Hi, Santa.
Hello, Claire.
Black Friday means sweet deals.
A new Ford with a $1,000 Amazon.com gift card.
It comes with almost any Ford you want. Everybody wants a new Ford.
A great way to start your holiday shopping.
Now through Cyber Monday, get a $1,000 Amazon.com gift card plus up to $7,500 in total savings on a new 2014 F-150. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Hurry.
Before they're all gone.
Green is the new black at Choctaw Casino Hotel. On Black Friday, November 28th, we're giving away an incredible $50,000 in cash. Join us 6 to 11 p.m. for your chance to win $2,000 every half hour. Or even take home the massive $30,000 grand prize. Black Friday is Cash Friday, November 28th at Choctaw Casino Hotel. I-540 exit 14, Pacola, Oklahoma. See ChoctawCasinos.com for details.
No one does Black Friday better than Academy Sports and Outdoors. That's because no one has so many hot deals on the gifts your family will love. Like Huffy Bikes starting at $29.99. Men's Magellan Jeans, $9.99. Or buy any GoPro camera and get a $50 Academy gift card. Go to academy.com for even more hot deals. Doors open at 5 a.m. So shop with confidence at Academy Sports and Outdoors Black Friday. Make it a Christmas to remember.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Our family is excited to bring you the all-new Infiniti of Little Rock. Get the luxury and performance of Infiniti with our Everett family-owned, customer-friendly sales and service. Drive the powerful Q50, available in rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and hybrid. And the Infiniti QX60, Ammons.com most popular luxury SUV. Discover the Everett difference at the all-new Infiniti of Little Rock, across from the Rave on Colonel Glenn.
Well, many are gearing up for holiday shopping on Black Friday. Little Rock Police, though, also preparing with their patrols.
We'll be multiple officers out there. We want everybody to go out there, have fun, be safe, but also be mindful of your surroundings.
Lieutenant Sydney Allen reminds that if you are out shopping, look around. If you see someone looking at you suspiciously, make eye contact with them.
He says to make sure they know you see them and you can identify them, their clothing and face. Walmart stores gearing up for Black Friday shoppers. There are multiple hot items, including a 50-inch LED TV for just $218, and also the PlayStation 4 bundle for $399. The store says they're ready for these types of events well in advance.
We're really excited to be part of the community and to serve our customers. And we, again, have the great items. Our 1-hour guarantee program for our hot items this year. And customers can be able to come in for these events, get what they want, and continue their shopping.
The 1-hour guarantee means if a customer is in line from 6 to 7 p.m. for certain items, they are guaranteed that item. Walmart will open at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day.
And an extremely busy day today at Honey Baked Ham stores. General Manager Mark Ansel says this is their busiest day of the year, with Christmas in a close second.
Well, this week alone, they'll sell about 48,000 hams, and Ansel believes it's because they're the best.
When people come around with the people that they love and sitting around that Thanksgiving table or Christmas table, it's just, they want to show the very best, that they care, and Honey Baked is the very best.
Now, Honey Baked has partnered with Kroger and has 7 kiosks from Hot Springs to Cabot. They are not open on Thanksgiving Day.
With holidays so centered around food, it's no wonder that food ties into memories and traditions.
That can lead to emotional eating, though, the culprit for weight gain.
It can remind you of your mom or growing up or your grandmother. And so when we put that emotion anytime with the food of being pleasant or associating it with being positive, then we are going to crave those.
In addition, during the winter time, our body is metabolically geared toward wanting warm comfort food, so self-control is even harder.
Tonight at 6:30, THV11 Shelby Danielson explains what you can do to beat those temptations and keep your cravings in check. We're back after this.
Julie? Wow, you look tired. I got up at 3 a.m. for Black Friday, but I saved hundreds. How'd you make out?
I slept in, still saved thousands.
Oh.
Why save hundreds when you can get a check for thousands? During the GMC Black Friday sales event, make your best deal on a GMC Sierra in stock the longest. Now get cash back for 20% of the MSRP. That's almost $9,700 back on this Sierra.
See your Arkansas Select Buick GMC dealer.
If you're eligible for Medicare, did you know that only part of your medical expenses are covered? The rest is up to you. That's why so many Arkansans have chosen a Medicare plan from Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Call Arkansas Blue Cross, the company more Arkansans trust with their Medicare coverage.
Arkansas Blue Cross offers Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and Medicare prescription drug plans, so you can find the plan that's right for you.
Call Arkansas Blue Cross for affordable Medicare plans.
Write down this number and call Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield today. We have plans to fit any budget.
Call Arkansas Blue Cross and see the doctors and hospitals you prefer.
Call, click, or come by one of our sales and service centers for a free brochure.
You can have the independence you value most. Call Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
The annual election period ends December 7th, so call today for a plan that fits your budget. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
It's the Epic Black Friday sales event going on now at your Ashley Furniture home store. The year's lowest prices on the #1 selling brand of furniture. Buy this vintage casual sleigh bed, king or queen, for only $4.99. This 5-piece dining group, now only $6.99. Or this stationary leather sofa for only $7.99. Buy today with no money down and no interest for up to 60 months. Don't miss the Epic Black Friday sales event going on now at Ashley Furniture home store. Home starts.
My baby drove up in a brand new Cadillac. Look at Daddy, I'm never coming back.
Lease this 2014 ATS for around $299 a month. Visit Parker Cadillac today.
Back here at Watershed, let's take a look at your extended outlook. Boy, that smells good. Really get you in the mood for the big holiday. You know what? Tell you what you do. You got family visiting from out of town, pile them into the car, come on out to the Watershed off Springer Boulevard, out I-440, take the Springer Boulevard exit, bring us what you can. Canned goods, turkeys would be great, hams. We're feeding a lot of people tomorrow. Coming up, we're going to take you inside and show you what a spread that they've got planned for so many people tomorrow and how rewarding this is going to be. Because, you know, when you come to the Watershed for Thanksgiving, you feel better instantly. Dawn, Denise, Ed, back to you.
All right, Craig, thank you. Well, after surviving a tragedy few can comprehend, a lot of people in Faulkner County tell us they are especially thankful this Thanksgiving.
7 months ago, a tornado hit western Pulaski County, then moved into Mayflower and Valonia.
Well, the days and months that followed revealed something amazing.
Tomorrow night at 6:30, a heartwarming special about family, neighbors, and coming back. Arkansas strong, rebuilding together.
There's still so much work to be done.
I know.
I mean, it's just tragic. Hopefully that community can come together here in the holidays and celebrate the best they can, considering what happened. Here's a look at your forecast. The weather should not be a problem. I mean, that's kind of a blessing. It could be bad this time of the year, but it's not. 49 tomorrow, a little chilly, but then 58 by Friday, and yeah, that's a 77 there on Sunday.
Yeah.
Denise was asking me. No, that's not a typo. I did hit the 7 twice, and that's what it looks like late in the weekend.
That looks nice.
Very
All right,
nice,
looking
yeah.
forward to that. Thanks, Ed.
Thank you for watching. We're back again at 6. We hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Good night.
Thanks for watching THV11 News. Stay connected to the THV Information Center 24/7 on your mobile device and with the THV11 app for your iPad.
Tonight, holiday on ice. A Thanksgiving Eve storm makes roads treacherous. Airlines cancel hundreds of flights. Reports from Jeff Pegues and meteorologist Eric Fisher. More protests around the country over the Ferguson grand jury decision. Officer Wilson says he was just doing as he was trained.
I don't believe a word of it.
Reports from Vladimir Duthier, Mark Strassman, and Bob Orr. Dean Reynolds has Cleveland police video of an officer gunning down a 12-year-old carrying a toy pellet gun. And Chip Reed with a lesson for would-be White House turkeys, or how to gain entree without becoming the entree.
Like I said,
that's what you don't want to happen at the White House, right?
Yep.
This is the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.
Good evening. Scott's off tonight. I'm Jim Axelrod.